on a full moon day. I am the goddess of the moon, the high priestess Phoenix, your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil, messenger of God, the first child of God. I am the Lilith reincarnated here on a moon day. Moon day. I wanted to tell you the crazy story of what happened to me yesterday. I didn't tell anybody in my video. I was really sour in that video last night because I made the mistake of watching Oscar's video before my video. And I had a lot to say about that, obviously. But I didn't tell you what happened yesterday. It's the most fucking wild ride, dude. So I asked somebody for a ride here at my location. And it was a guy I know. And he's like, yeah, homeboy's gonna give you a ride, right? So we get in his car, and we're like 5 minutes away from where I'm supposed to get, and this car starts fucking acting up hardcore on the highway. The transmission starts going out, and the next thing you know, it's like overheating. I'm like, dude, park this motherfucker. And we park it, and it's a huge language barrier. Not really, I mean, I speak Spanish, but he's Venezuelan, and I'm sitting there, and I'm trying to talk to him, and I'm like, I'm positive this dude just blew the head gasket. I'm positive because I did it with my first car, and I knew exactly how it felt. And I'm like, oh, fuck, bro, this guy just fucked up his car trying to give me a ride. So we get out, and we lift the lid, and the motherfucker is smoking, bro. It is smoking. I'm like, oh, no, bro. This is exactly why I got my car fixed, so this shit didn't happen, bro. This is like my worst, you know what I mean? This is why I got my car fixed. It was only eating up antifreeze, but I knew it would get to a place where it would overheat like that, so that's why I got it fixed. Anyways, we sit there for like, half an hour or something, and we start talking. This isn't his car, bro. This is a crazy story. So the guy I asked just purchased this car and was going to fix it up and sell it. He tells him, hey, gives him the keys, just give her a ride. Doesn't tell him there's anything wrong with this car or nothing. So we call him and shit, and he has to come. I have to leave the guy there with this broken car and go get my car. Can't make this up, bro. So I get over there. My mechanic picks me up because I'm like right next to his house. He takes me to my car. My car is sitting there running. They're testing it, they just put it all back together. He's like, just make sure that, for the next week or so, you check underneath the car just to make sure that it's not leaking any antifreeze or anything. Everything's sealed up and everything, right? I'm like, okay. And I walk up to the fucking car, and the motherfucker is blowing antifreeze out of the radiator, and it's leaking all over the place. And he's like, oh, you can't take it. And I'm like, bro, are you fucking kidding me? And I go crazy, and he sees it, dude. Like, I tell him, I'm like, as I'm going crazy, all the clouds from the mountains come straight over us, dude, and it gets dark, and I look up and I see it, and I'm like, get back, I'm a whole witch, and your people and your fucking family will die if I don't calm down. Get back, let me calm down. So I calm down. He's looking at the clouds and everything. I'm going crazy. What happened? I start screaming at him, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is that? When you came to my house yesterday, that wasn't broken. I would have paid for that. What is that? That is your fault. Whatever you did this. It did not do this yesterday. I had no problems with my radiator. It was flowing. And he's looking at me stupid. He don't want to admit. And I tell him after I calm down, this is what made me mad, is you wouldn't just admit you made a mistake and say, I'll fix it. You kept looking at me like I did this and that it was my problem and I'm supposed to leave my car and I don't have a car. I was like, I didn't do my laundry. I didn't do no daily grocery shopping. My kids have school. I have errands. That's where I flipped off. I was like, yesterday, I could have did all this with my car. Now I've given you my car and I can't do shit. I was like, you're going to fix this and I'm not going to fucking pay you for what you already did. You're going to fix this now or I'm going to curse your fucking family. He's like, and so he tells me to hold on, and I start getting all my shit. I've got all my shit in my trunk, dude. I'm like, I'm ready to fuck you up, bro. You're not gonna fuck me. I'm gonna fuck you. You're not gonna make it out of it. Neither one of us are leaving this garage. I went bad, bro. And seriously, I don't know what he did, bro. But I'm telling you, none of that. When he showed up that morning and evaluated my car, none of that was an issue. I drove this motherfucker all the way from fucking Inglewood to fucking Arvada. It never heated up, nothing. I didn't have this fucking problem. So when I pull up and all he's doing is heating up the car and this shit is spitting it out, we got a huge problem. Like, if I turn that thing on, it's 85 degrees outside and I drive this down fucking 2 blocks, you're gonna blow my fucking engine, dude. And so it was wild. I mean, I went crazy on him. because he broke my car, bro. In essence, he didn't fix it. He made another problem for it. And I'm furious. Now, mind you, I just spent 45 minutes on the side of the road with a car that just overheated. And I get to my car, and my car is doing worse, is about to explode like this one. I am furious, bro. Anyway, so he sees me go all crazy. He gets his friends, and they decide he says, I'm gonna pay for the part. I'm gonna fix all this. I'm gonna fix it right now. Well, I'm stuck there, bro. I am stuck. I haven't had breakfast, haven't had nothing but a cup of coffee, and I am fueling, dude. And I'm stuck there for fucking hours while he fucking... First, the car has to, cool down again, and he's got to take it completely apart. He has to replace the radiator. I don't know what he did, bro, but it didn't work. That wasn't a problem the day before. So he had to go and replace the radiator. When I finally calmed down, I told him, I'm not going to make you eat the radiator. I'll pay for the part, but you're going to eat the fucking labor on this. I was like, and if you would have told me yesterday, I would have paid for it, bro. What pissed me off is you fucking acted like you didn't do this, and you were going to fucking leave me screwed right here like it's my problem. You wouldn't accept that you did this and you needed to fix this problem. And so, we panned it all out and everything. And then I was like, I don't want us to have bad blood, but this isn't cool. And you can't do shit like that. And he's like, well, if anything happens, don't get mad. Just call me. It's like, all right. But it was scary, bro. As soon as I saw it, dude, I had to sage myself down and everything, dude. The whole clouds came in. It was like he was going to get struck with lightning in that moment, as mad as I was, dude. He was going to get struck with motherfucking lightning. And then the clouds that I pulled in and what headed east, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I saw it by the time I got home. I saw it was over by the east side. I was like, oh shit, that looks like tornadoes and shit. I was furious. Fuming, bro. I've never gotten that upset, and I seen it. And that's why I'm not allowed to get that upset, bro. I'm not allowed to, because destruction happens. I'm pulling it in, bro. I'm an energy, bro. I pull this energy in. And I'm gonna fucking, like Thor, I'm gonna pull all this electricity in, and I'm gonna blow it out at something. I'm gonna channel it to something. And that's what I told him, dude. Stand back. Stand back. Let me calm down. Stand back. And that's when he got on the phone and was like, I better do something, dude. This is getting scary. He knows I'm a witch. He's sitting there. He knows everything. You know what I mean? I got my fucking candles right here. I was about to fuck his world up. I mean, seriously, he wasn't gonna make it home last night fucking with me. I was so upset. Now, that's why I gotta stay away from y'all, bro. I can't be getting that upset. People will get hurt. You know what I mean? My karma is actual, you know what I mean, is divine karma, dude. Divine karma. You know what I mean? Truthfully. God didn't give me these powers unless he knew I could control them and not hurt nobody with them. But in the essence, these powers are used so that I can fight evil and darkness like that, where I can pull the elements, where something outside of me is going to take care of this. If I'm not good inside, the outside is going to take care of this. And I just kind of wanted to point that out. It was very visible, very real, and very scary. And it was all about the fact, like, I'm cool. Accidents happen, dude. Shit happens. But when you get in my face, bro, and that's what happened the first thing, you know what I mean? I had her in the morning trying to deny herself. Like, don't lie to my face. Take responsibility for your fucking actions. I don't know what happened, and you don't. But at least say, I'm going to fix this. Don't act like this was a problem 24 hours ago. And that's it, too. And it's like... I can't. That'll make me go crazy in your face, quick as fuck. And that's usually why I go crazy with Russ a lot. It's like, you sit here this whole time denying it, bro. All the fucking Carfax are right here. Everything's right here. And you're gonna lie to my face, bro? The hell you aren't. You can lie to everyone but me. You're not lying to my face, bro. And that's what had happened. And it was ugly. And then, so, I had that long-ass day. I spent all that time. It's just a little shop, bro. So I was out in the sun most of it. And then I crawled into my car and almost passed out, like, while he's working on the car. It was a shit-ass day. It was a shit-ass day, bro. I'm like, son of a bitch. In the essence, I got, mostly got most of my car fixed, I think, for the best. I mean, when some shit like that happens, now you're weary, bro. You come to pick up your car and something else is broken. Now you're a little weary. So now I'm very weary about what else is not. He literally took all kinds of parts of my car apart. So I'm like, dude, I hope you fixed everything, put everything else back together properly. I couldn't possibly tell you how that happened, dude. Like, I don't know. It wasn't a problem. So that pissed me off. And then I come home I settle everything down, and I watched that stupid video. And I had already made all these videos and spent all these, this whole week struggling with the ego and showing everybody how important and why this is my, this is my battle. Only to have fucking Oscar get up there and try to tell me how important his ego is and how you're nobody without one. That just set me off, bro. Like, I didn't even want it to come up, but it definitely did. That whole video ended up me talking crap about him and his ego. And, apologies to that, but at the same time, this is what I don't fuck with. That's why I don't fuck with y'all, bro. It's your whole ego, bro. Your whole identity. Your whole sense of self is the reason I don't mess with you. You have this, preposterous fucking sense of self. This overblown sense of self that you really believe the shit that comes out of your mouth. Like, you put your clothes on and you tell yourself you're something you're fucking not at all, bro. And then you come in my face and try to act like I'm something's wrong with me because I don't believe your lies. You're living a whole lie, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? So anyways, that's what happened. I just wanted to share that story. Mainly because of what I saw the weather do when I got that mad, bro. I saw it, he saw it. It was the scariest shit, bro. It was the scariest shit, bro. It was like some storm shit, like, from fucking X-Men, dude. I mean, I literally sat there getting mad and welling up with tears, and it sucked it straight off of the fucking mountain. They sucked him. Those clouds were way up north, bro. They took him from the west and from the north and pulled him right over his fucking shop, dude. It got dark, super dark, fast. I was like, oh shit. And all of the more reason of, not being, heavy tempered. And that's that temperance card. It's like, I've got to learn how to hold this in because things outside of me happen. And you're going to have to learn that eventually too. You know what I mean? Your shitty attitude brings in shitty experiences and shitty people. When I'm in my shadows, everybody around me is in their shadows. And that's because, it's just the demons are out. And I can show you that. It's like, shit, my shadow, when it's shadow time, dude, it's shadow. It's not like my shadows, it's that we're all in the shadows, and it's very hardcore, So I wanted to share that video because that was just crazy. I just didn't have it in me to tell anybody what happened yesterday. And again, I don't feel bad for going off because I go off on anyone about their ego, dude. Don't shove that shit at me. Don't shove your fake self at me. I know you're very proud of your fake self, but that's not who you really are, and that's not what God made you. You're a fake version of what the world wants you to be. And you'll do anything to be accepted by that world, which makes you fake. 100%. You know what I mean? And I kind of, like, that's just kind of it. And we learn that through these Aries. They have no identity. They're spending all this time trying to find their identity and tell you how you don't have one. They're superior projectors. You know what I mean? And that's what I want you to hear too, is like, these people, bro. You can hear him turn around and use my words in that video. You can hear him turn around and use my quantum tarot verbiage. He uses all of it, bro. He uses all my words, but they're just words, you know what I mean? That's like Russ. Like, you sit here and watch me and then try to use my words like it means absolutely anything to you. You thought I sounded clever and you wanted to go look cool for your friends. Take it easy, Diddy. That's not how this works. You look like an idiot because you don't even understand what those words came from. Those words came from me, not you. You have no understanding. You know what I mean? That's kind of how that went. And it's just a message. It's just a lesson to all of you. I'm not the only one like this, bro. That's absolutely disgusted by your prideful ways. All the things you're proud of are all the things that make you weak in my eyes. Because you're nothing without them. But really, you're nothing with them. You know what I mean? Like, God, of course it has to be you. You know, Russ, always showing off his cars. Bitch, it don't mean nothing. You're not going to take anyone anywhere. It don't matter how many cars you have. It don't matter how many plaques you have. You're going nowhere. You have no dreams. Your dream is to make a #1 song. You have the same dream that you've had since you were fucking 16 years old. You're still in your 30s trying to make friends out of this business. You're still trying to be liked and important. I ain't mad at you, as Pac says. I mean, Marshall's at 52 years old, still doing the same shit, bro. In the essence, like, that's honoring the end. Because there's nowhere to begin with this. It's real. And you're going to listen to me tell you for 56 years. If you don't quit your life, you'll never get a life. It's simple. Or you can waste the rest of this life like you've already wasted it, doing the shit you've already done. You'll not push yourself to something new because you're not new. You have not faced all the things that keep you from new experiences, which in essence is just you and your old experiences. You just keep reliving them. You had one fun time and you want to relive that fun time for the rest of your life. You don't know how to have any more good times. And that's your pride. I just want to, before you guys start this day, keep, you know what I mean? I guess gut punch you and say, don't be such a prideful, boastful asshole today. Try to work on that today. All through today. Maybe you can make it through a day without being a jerk. Without being so chauvinistic, so materialistic and egotistical. We're not chasing the things of this world. Maybe you could take it easy on a fucking full moon. Stop chasing on one day out of the week. I imagine you'd probably have a good day, but you'd have to fight the feeling. That's the battle. It'd be good not to be a chaser, not to be fucking that lack mentality, that begging ass mentality for the things of this world. But I promise you, as easy as it is, it's not, because you're gonna have to stop yourself from chasing, lacking, and begging. It's your programming that's making it. So I would try on a Monday, try again on a Tuesday, keep trying. Maybe one day you'll get it. And then you'll turn around and you'll go back to what you was doing, but at least try. That's the whole point of trying to be better. I'm going to try something different today that's going to be challenging. I'm going to try to push myself. Hey, I got to tell this person about their tire.
Háblame.
¿Lo viste el llanta? ¿El llanta? ¿Ese es tu carro?
No,
Oh, ok, estaban enfrente de ese carro y se quebró el llanta.
estoy aquí aquí afuera.
Okay, he's getting probably helping someone. I was like, "Is that your car?" Dude. Last night I posted it. I lit a candle, and all of a sudden I heard this noise, and I pulled my headphones off, and I followed the noise, and these people's tires just busted. Oh, now he sees. Yep, I saw it. It just happened right in front of me as I lit the candle, dude. I was like, "What made that tire pop?" I don't know, but I was hoping I'd see them in the morning. They didn't just drive off with a pop-ass tire, because that would have been fucked off. That's how you find out. You already took off and you're like, oh fuck, I'm on a flat. This shit ain't rolling right. I know all about that. I know that feeling. So that's all I wanted to say to you guys. I have, the sun is shining. It's gonna be a really hot day. I got a lot of stuff to make up for this weekend that I didn't do this weekend because I didn't have my car and stuff. I don't know, as much as I said that, God says, on a Monday we don't do shit. I do have some more applications I gotta put in and shit. I gotta stay on top of that shit, of course. But I will get back to you guys. I just wanted you to be aware of all of that comes to an actual important lesson. And I hope you apply this lesson into your life. It's like, that kind of mentality is not gonna get you anywhere. There's nothing authentic about fucking desperation, bro. And that's really what's keeping you pushing, bro, is desperation and fear. If you don't do this, then the worst will happen. You know what I mean? And that's no way to live. You live in fear. I live in faith. There's a huge difference. I'm trying to teach you how it works, but it's also, I'm not even going to play. It's the hardest fucking thing to do. That's what those whole videos are about. You think you're so proudful? Bro, try to do this kind of work. Try to put that pride down and keep your head high. Try to take off the pride and keep your head high. Let's see how that works. Now you be looking to the ground when I walk in the room. That's it. It's that intimidation. I hold myself with a high esteem, and it's felt. And it's felt, bro. I don't walk into the room, you know what I mean, like that. And that's you. You're walking in trying to, establish your place in the room against somebody. Looking for the weak people to establish yourself. Looking for your little crowd so you have someone to talk to. Someone that will accept you. Bitch, this is my room. If you don't like it, get out. I'm not here for any of you. This is my room. God put me in this room, and that's what it means to take up space. You're looking for space. I'm taking it up. I'm owning space. I'm being larger than life in every space I go. I take this space up. You fully are aware that I occupy this space. You're just trying to get in where you fit in. Get your money while you're bullshitting. Anyways, that's what it was. That's what it is. And I hope that's not what it will be. That's it. And the only way that's going to change is you. Don't be giving people ugly attitudes. Don't be thinking nasty. When you see that you're having these nasty ass thoughts, change your fucking mind. When you see someone that you're typically mean to, try to be nice. Try to push yourself to be something that you're not normally, which is kind to yourself and to others. Be kind to your mind. Don't let it terrorize you with bad, negative thoughts. And don't let it think negative about other people either. Don't let it think negative about your future. I know you can't think positive, but at least say, stop the negativity. That's it. How do you do that? I mean, say Christ's name. There's power in the name of Christ, bro. Say his name in the middle of that shit. That's why I say it all the time. Jesus, help me. I'm saying bringing you into this conversation, bro. Can you come sit here and monitor this? Can you fix this? Can you bring some love and light on this shit? That's it. If you don't know what to do, if you don't know, ask for help. You can ask for the angels, but I mean, I'm a kind of chick that likes to go above and beyond. You could ask the angels, but why don't you just ask Christ? Why don't you just tell him? Why don't you just talk with him? I swear. It's very kind and soft. Very smiley. Doesn't really say much. He lets you come to your own conclusions, but he's very kind about it. Very kind. He calms you down. Just, if you imagine yourself approaching Christ, you're gonna lose that attitude real quick, bro. You can't walk up to him with an attitude. You would feel stupid trying. Why? Because he's all forgiving. He doesn't. It's like walking up to a 2-year-old with an attitude. Huh? Oh, okay. Yes, this one. Sucks. ¿No quieres un papel? ¿Quieres un papel para fumar? Si no tienen un lighter.
Ah, no tengo lighter.
Ya, por eso quiero un papel. No, es mi única.
No, me hace falta un yaquero nada más.
Ah, okay. Pues hazlo. I told him, you want a rolling paper since you don't got a lighter? He's like, nah, that's the last time I leave. I mean, that's what you do if you ain't got a lighter. I thought he was going to ask me for a cigarette. I was like, I only got one cigarette. I'm not hiking up to the store right now. Didn't do that yesterday either. Anyways, that's your story, guys. Just try. It's a hard thing, and you can't fail if you try, bro. You're going to make strides trying. You might not be all a great, nice person today, but you'll make strides. You'll be better than you were yesterday, better than last Monday, the more that you try at this. And that's it. Just want to share all that with you is try. And that's what I had to do yesterday. I had to try. I was going to fucking lose it with him, bro. I was not going to pay him. I mean, I did lose it. That's what I told him when I was in. I told all of them. I was like, sorry for being crazy, but women are crazy. And if you don't forgive me, that's okay too. I was like, but I had every reason to be scared because I didn't know how I was going to get out of here. You know what I mean? And you guys broke that. I paid for you to fix my car, not break my car. And so, apology, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, you push me to craziness, dude. Don't act like you're not pushing me right now by acting like this isn't real. And that's what a lot of people do, is they gaslight you. They fucking pretend like, you know what I mean, what's happening, that this isn't real. Like, they don't want to take accountability. And that's what happened with that bitch first thing in the morning, bro. She didn't want to admit that she's hungry. She's money hungry. That's all I had to see, dude. I had to see it maybe once or twice. We have nothing in common, bro. We're chasing two different directions, and that's what's the point of fucking Oscar. You're going a whole different direction than me, bro. Like, you're chasing money and I'm chasing God. Those are two different worlds apart. We will not meet. They do not meet at the same place at the same time. Truthfully, you leave money to find God. Ándale. Thank you. Well, I gotta go wake up the kids and get this party started. It's a moon day. I have to teach you guys, I have to finish the tarot up too. I said I'd do that on a moon day. Well, we'll get into it later. You guys have a good morning. Try to work on that. Wherever you go, try to be a different you. A better you. It may be fake at first. Like, this isn't who I really am. It's who you're becoming if you start working on it. This shit doesn't just happen. You make conscious fucking decisions to change your behaviors, the way you speak to people, the way you act, the way you present yourself. And that's it, you know what I mean? People like him and her and them and those, it's like, you're gonna accept me the way it is. There's no room for growth there, bro. And people don't have to accept your bullshit. And that goes back to someone like Kanye. We could make a million reasons as for why he is, but I don't have to accept that behavior. Your friends and people with low vibrations might tolerate this type of shit. I won't. I won't. If you don't fix yourself and, you know what I mean, start handling yourself better, then you will never be in my presence. And that's just what that means is, you know, and I told her that yesterday. It's like, you want people to like you, but you're unlikable. You're doing shit that people don't like. Well, I don't care. Well, then stop crying about not being likable. If you don't care that people don't like you, then stand in that. Don't sit there and wonder why we call you bitch. Love you, Pac. Hey, I gotta go. I want to hear a song or something before I gotta climb those stairs and get my family ready. I love yous. Laters. Bye.